Hello guys and welcome back to Grab the Controller, Drop the Mic podcast. I'm your host Lewis Smith, and today we have a YouTube rap interview podcast with our two guests. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hello, I'm Mark. I'm in Lewis's course.
And Atisham, I'm Lewis's friend, obviously.
Okay, nice. Thank you guys for coming on the podcast. You guys alright today?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm pretty tired, not gonna lie. Haven't been doing anything all week.
Okay, so we'll start off with the questions about YouTube rap. Obviously, our topic on YouTube rap is the bigger YouTubers that are going into rap. So maybe not like YouTube rappers who are mainly based around music when they started, but rappers that have evolved into music. So for example, KSI, Comedy Shorts Gamer, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, YouTubers like that aren't extremely serious about music just yet. So what do you guys think about YouTube and YouTube rappers, YouTubers going into rap?
You go first.
Okay, well, I think it's like a good thing to do as long as they can rap. But I don't think there are many good rappers, who are YouTubers.
Yeah, that's true. Obviously, the music side of YouTube, those rappers are good because they have made their channels so that they can become big in music on that platform. But obviously, like you said, like vloggers and maybe footballers trying to do music aren't as good and they may struggle a little bit more. What do you think about it, Mark?
I think it's definitely interesting to watch, but when they start taking it too serious, it's a bit like, oh, maybe you shouldn't. I don't know, it gets a bit annoying.
Yeah,
and
I see what you mean.
It's very repetitive, and I think you can tell it's definitely like a, oh, well, I've done everything else, so now I'll just make music type of thing,
Yeah, because obviously, look at KSI for example. He's going into loads of different things. He's tried out loads of different sports, football, boxing, etc., rugby as well. He's now trying out music. He's doing loads of different things, obviously. So do you think that it is a bad thing that like these big YouTubers are just sort of finding a different way to make money, or how do you think about that?
Well, it depends with certain people, because like obviously it starts out as a joke for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like Rice Gum, let's be real, like
Yeah.
he did it as just like but with someone like Logan Paul and Jake Paul, they definitely moved on to doing it as like, oh, like we're just gonna make money off of this for no reason, like, and then brag about how good we are at it type thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I answered the question.
Yeah, so I get what you mean. So like you're saying how these YouTubers, despite the fact they might not be good at this certain sport, this certain music genre, but they still do it because they know they already have the fans to back them up.
Yeah.
And that's one thought that I had, how people think it's just easy and a bit unfair for YouTubers to become YouTube rappers because they've already got that audience there, rather than up and coming rappers who don't have the audience but they're better and more serious, but just because they don't have the numbers they're looked down upon. What do you think about the whole thing, eh?
Well, I think if they believe in themselves and they're good at it, then they should obviously do it. But they shouldn't stray too far away from YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's like the main thing. So if they start focusing less on that and more on music, and they're not really too good at that, then I disagree with that.
You can tell he's passionate about it as well, I think,
Yeah. So do you see them as professional? Could they become professional? Where do you see the whole YouTube rap scene going in the future?
Well, I think a lot of these people probably did just like freestyle with their mates when they were hanging out before they did YouTube.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, I was pretty sick of that with my mates, so I'm gonna start making proper music.
Yeah.
But I think they think that they can go on to do big things, and like some of them can. Like to be fair, I don't like him, but Rice Gum, he got platinum?
Yeah, I think he's got gold or platinum on his
It's Every Night.
His biggest song, yeah.
Exactly, and that's very well done to him. But alright, I'm just gonna bring up Tiny Meat Gang. They are pretty good at what they do. Like they can make they do it all themselves as well. Like Cody, he makes the beats. Like, and I think people like that can go further than because they've got a small audience.
Yeah.
But they've managed to gain such a big audience. Apparently they're on Spotify playlists, just like in there, and people are like, yo, this is good, and then they find out that it's just a joke. So I think people like that could go far.
Yeah, like following on from that, with the whole YouTube rap as well, it's like obviously like Jake Paul and Logan Paul, yeah, they've got the audience from YouTube, but they haven't exactly got a big, well-known hip-hop audience. So, like, fans that know more about hip-hop. But like you said, Tiny Meat Gang and, like, maybe even, like, KSI and Randolph and other YouTubers like that.
I think KSI is actually, like, or like, he can make something catchy. Like,
Yeah.
Lamborghini, although it might be bad, but it's still, like...
Yeah.
Lamborghini!
Yeah. I see what you mean. So, like I was saying, YouTubers like Tiny Meat Gang and KSI, obviously they've made more of a hip hop audience as well. So you could say that it's fair because they're more accepted, if you will, in hip hop rather than Jake Paul and Logan Paul, who they've just got their little like kid fans that are obviously going to support them whatever they do.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about the whole situation about YouTube rappers becoming professional?
Well, I think some of them can, but like, obviously, if they become professional, then they can't really do YouTube that much anymore. Like,
Exactly,
they'd put all their energy into music.
Yeah,
And
they've kind of left that whole other genre of YouTube behind and picked up music, so that could lose them a lot of fans, but it'll gain them a lot of different fans as well.
As long as they can actually do it.
I think a lot of people support it though. Like, they're on World Star, and I can't remember who it is, but there's a lot of Twitter accounts. Like, when they're gonna make a album or a song, like, you see professional Twitter accounts being like, okay, so J. Cole's releasing a song, Kodak Black's releasing a song, and Jake Paul's releasing a song this weekend, so they can like combine them together, and I think that's very like well done to them.
Yeah, but obviously I guess it's just like anyone other than YouTube, anyone who's already big in another genre can make a big in music. Look at Bad Baby, for example. She was like a massive meme from Dr. Phil, and now she's making loads of money from her rap, and she's qualifying for the XXL freshman's list.
Exactly. Although that's got, do you see the dislike ratio?
Yeah, to be fair. It's not, I mean, I guess she's still getting better, but she's still not exactly really liked.
But it's catchy. She can make catchy stuff as well. Like, maybe it's not hard to make. Right, that's the thing I just want to say. Sorry if we're like going off, but right. I think because like a lot of these people can make catchy things, but they're not good, and it's very strange. So there's obviously a whole team behind them that do make all the stuff catchy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know if that made sense, but like Gucci Flip Flops is catchy.
Yeah.
But have you seen her live?
No.
She's dreadful. She's so bad.
That's a fair point. Going back to your whole YouTube rappers, is that if you've got a big YouTuber and they say they want to go into music, anyone's going to sign them because that is millions right there. Like, it doesn't matter if they're good or bad, they'll write something up which is catchy, and that's millions right there because they've already got millions of fans around the world that will support them.
They did that. Yeah, they did that with MagCon. Do you remember MagCon? Right, Cameron Dallas, because these were just like the Viners. They were all cute Viners, and then they were like, I want to be an actor. So they were just putting them in like awesomeness TV movies. You know, Expelled. Yeah, exactly. Dreadful film, but and it's just gonna get clicks though.
It's almost like if you have an audience in one genre, you can make it in another genre. But you just have to have the audience. That's the thing nowadays. Is things don't require as. It's not just YouTube's going into rapping. It's anything going into anything. You don't need a whole lot of talent nowadays because people just they've got the fans and they'll just support them. Doesn't matter what they're going into. So, lean on to the next question. So who you like your favourites, your least favourites, and you know what I mean? Why? Elaborate.
Okay, my favourite probably has to be like KSI, because honestly some of his latest songs are actually better than the rest of them, and also Quadeca. His EP was actually quite decent, and when I listened to it I thought it was gonna be bad, but you know it wasn't. But yeah.
See, that's what I mean. Like Quadeca, for example, when obviously he's had his whole drama with KSI recently, with the second stint of YouTube rap drama earlier this year. But like I was saying, Quadeca is a smaller channel which is based around music, reacting and making music. So that's why he's better, because he's been doing it for longer, rather than Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Like I've said many times already, they are big because of the existing audience, not because they're actually talented in rap industry. So anyway, Mark, who's your favourites and least favourites?
My favourites are like, Noel Miller. He's a part of Tiny Meat Gang, but I'm gonna single him out here because he's a genuinely I can see him, like, if I didn't know he was part of this whole, like YouTube where I'd be like, oh, he's a good rapper. He has a song called Woodworm, absolutely incredible. He's got great flow, so him.
Yep.
Just because, and you can tell they're passionate about it as well. They're very much like, we're doing it as a joke, but we can also make something good and listenable.
Yeah.
And then Jake Paul, because he, no, I'm joking. No, I don't know, because I don't really listen. Again, Quadeca, I listen to that. I don't know who he is, but I listened to that one song because Will told me to.
Yeah.
And it was actually really good. I don't know what one it was. He was in the road. Safety hazard, but he was in the road, and I can't remember. It was that song, and I was like, he's actually pretty good. Obviously, when I was a kid, Joe Weller, but I don't think he's good. I listened to the World Cup song. You know that World Cup song he did? I re-listened to it. I was like, this is dreadful, but that used to be like my favourite song.
So who do you think started the whole YouTube rappers wave? Do you think?
Right. Okay. So I think Rice Gum made it like, everyone's gonna join in.
Big.
Yeah. He was like, everyone's gonna join in now. That he made that. KSI definitely was like, oh, so YouTubers like do want to start rapping.
Yeah.
But I think MagCon 2014 were the ones who got into music for. Wait, when did Lamborghini come out?
I have no idea.
It must have been 2012.
Okay, then.
13 maybe.
Alright, so KSI. But what I was saying is MagCon, I remember they started making music.
Yeah.
In like 2014, these Viners, and it was dreadful. Cameron Dallas, so bad. He had a song called She Bad as well, but it was just so bad, but it became popular. That's when I think I started seeing social media people making music, but with rap, probably KSI.
Yeah, I'd say personally that I think it was
Rebecca Black.
not Rebecca Black, you know. I would say that it was
No, continue. I was just gonna say
KSI and Joe Weller, I'd say, because I remember songs from back in the day, they would just be making like jokey songs, you know what I mean? Like KSI would be playing FIFA, and he has a song called Heskey, which is clearly like, he's passionate about it, but the whole theme of it is jokey. It's about a player that's not bad at football, but is just like a bit of a jokey player, if that makes sense. Like, people take the mick out of him. I feel they started it, but I honestly think that maybe Rice Gums started it, making it more serious. Like diss tracks and making it more serious rather than just like jokey raps that Joe Weller and KSI were doing. I feel that Rice Gums started to do more serious raps. Yeah. And then obviously it just.
Because what it is, I think KSI, like Rice Gum, I think started YouTube rap, whereas KSI, like he like released it as like, this is my music. Yeah. Whereas Rice Gum was just dropping it on YouTube. Yeah. And he was like, right, here's a diss track
with
in
the
a
YouTube
video.
Style as well. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So probably Rice Gum.
Yeah.
Shout out my Asian king.
So, next question is, so what do you guys think about the drama, and how does it compare to actual hip hop drama? Like, is it more intense? Is it like pathetic?
Well, it's obviously, I think a lot of it is can be scripted.
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember who. No, wait, you go first, and I'll chime in. Logan Paul, Jake Paul.
Yeah.
That was so obviously like.
That was scripted. Yeah.
I'm gonna fake this. To be honest. Alright, you know that one, The Fall of Jake Paul, the one Logan Paul did? I don't think that was that bad, like, it was bad and I wouldn't listen to it, but I think, you know when a list of art came in, I was like, oh shit, it's kind of tough. Yeah. But yeah,
Because realistically...
What was the question?
Oh, it was, so how does it compare to the YouTube drama, and how does it compare to the real life hip hop drama?
Oh, okay, you go first.
Oh, well, I think like YouTube drama, most of it is like fake for views, so they get more views and stuff. But some of them are serious, but it's like it's nothing compared to like real hip hop drama, you know.
Yeah, when they're like going around with like threatening people's lives.
Yeah, because you wouldn't see any YouTube rapper do that.
Exactly.
And like the songs that they write aren't obviously as good as real hip hop beef.
Yeah, people like Melly take it way too seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, because like that. I was gonna say industry plants, but that doesn't really work. But it's kind of like that could be in real rap. But like when you see people like Trippie Redd and Tekashi 6ix9ine, you don't really, you know that's real, and there's definitely drama there. But then I feel like everyone else that 6ix9ine has had beef with is just so like Bad Baby. That just felt so fake to me.
It's mainly people like, I guess, like I don't like 6ix9ine. I don't support him, at least not anymore.
Yeah.
But apart from Trippie Redd, all of his beefs, and maybe
Chief Keef,
all of his beefs were smaller rappers trying to like become big through drama. So that's why drama is such a big thing. And it's just, that's in that sense, it's the same with YouTube rap. Like KSI and Logan, they both benefited off their drama. Real or fake, the Paul Brothers dramas. When you think about it, YouTubers are actors in a sense, to an extent. So obviously they can make anything seem real. Obviously Logan Paul, Jake Paul drama just seems so fake. It was so obvious. But like, look at the Sidemen as beef as well.
Well, yeah.
Because I remember I saw a podcast with Zerka from the Sidemen, and he said like, look, all these Americans are doing like this whole YouTube drama rap stuff. We could easily do it because obviously the UK scene and the UK rap scene was a bit dry at that time, and they just put a load of fake beef on, and they were back up to getting loads of views.
You could definitely see that as well. Like when KSI was like, I hate Ethan, that fat, and then I was like, okay, this is fake. I don't know why. Like, I just was like, this is fake.
Like I said, they're all actors.
Exactly. Because I think like KSI, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Deji, that whole thing was definitely like planned out to the extent, maybe not what was like said like during certain things, but it was definitely like, okay, so we're gonna release diss tracks, and it's just to gain promotional for the fight, and I think it can be fake.
Yeah.
But then like, there's people who go out of their way to just start fights. Like Lil Xan, he always tries to start on people.
Yeah.
Like, or he used to. Do you know what happened to his baby?
No.
A miscarriage.
Really?
She had a miscarriage, and a lot of people think it's fake. Like, they faked the whole thing. But no, he always tries to start fights with people, but no one ever returns it. So I feel like that's where I'm like, okay, a lot of rappers fake, because so many people just don't respond to Lil Xan. Maybe it's because he's like Lil Xan, but you know.
Yeah. I guess to conclude that whole question, I feel that with YouTube rap, there's only a certain at one time there's only a certain amount of because there's not a whole load of YouTube rappers, like big YouTube rappers, is there? You got what, like in the UK you've got loads of smaller ones, but you've got like KSI, Randolph, a few others that make the occasional diss track, and then in America you've obviously got like your Rice Gum, the Pauls, Tiny Meat Gang, and there's probably a lot of bigger ones that I like, Dax, and that I can't think of on the top of my head, but you've only got a certain amount of like big YouTube rappers, and small YouTube rap drama isn't really seen as much as big YouTube rap drama.
Yeah.
And the big YouTube rap drama just seems fake, because there's not a whole lot of it. The majority of it is fake. But with hip hop, there's a lot of big artists, so there's a lot more drama, and so there's a lot more variety of it seems fake but it's real, it seems real but it's fake, it seems fake and it's fake, and you know what I mean, the others where it's like really real.
Yeah. I'm just looking forward to when 21 Savage starts beef with Rice Gum. Yeah.
So do you feel that YouTube rap will ever come to an end, and if you do think this, like, you know what I mean, how and why and when will it come to its demise?
I think it'll get like a smaller, but I don't think it'll come to an end, because I feel like a lot of YouTubers, they actually wanted to do rap first, but because they weren't that good at it, they started doing YouTube, and then after they got big, then they started doing music.
Justin Bieber started off on YouTube. I felt like that probably just concluded to your thing, but it didn't. Okay, continue.
But I personally feel that it will eventually come to an end. This might happen in not a few years, but
it did at one point, and then Jake Paul started all over again with its everyday.
No, like I'm saying, it still was a thing. It just wasn't like it wasn't big. It was still a thing. But I'm saying like it won't be a thing anymore. Like maybe not. I don't think it will ever
evaporate.
But
it won't be the big people doing it anymore. It'll be like come up channels.
Yeah. So I think it will never like properly end. It will have long stints where it's not around. This is because I feel that you know what I mean, the people like KSI and Randolph and Tiny Meat Gang and DDG. Well, DDG's already made it in rap, but I think they will be accepted in hip hop and rap. So they will eventually maybe move on from YouTube, or they'll only, or instead of YouTube being their main thing and rap being their second thing, rap will be their main thing and YouTube would be like a part-time thing. So they're not really YouTube rappers anymore. They're like hip hop artists that do YouTube. And then your YouTubers like, I don't know about Rice Gum. Probably Rice Gum could be included in both parties.
He tried. I remember he had there was a thing where he had like a bunch of songs like ready to release.
And it's only released like an EP or something.
Yeah. No, but like I remember he only released like one of them, and it was God Church, and he only released that, and that did well. But then he just didn't release anything else. But I think like, didn't he have an XXL like pitch?
No.
Oh. That would have been funny, just there with Trippy Red and Lil Pump, like, hey.
The only YouTube rapper that's had an XXL Fresh or DDG, and he's not really a YouTuber anymore. But what I'm saying is like your Logan Pauls and your Jake Pauls of YouTube rap.
They had XXL. No, they didn't.
No.
Oh right.
Moved on from that. The Paul brothers of YouTube rap, you know, people like that, maybe Rice Gum. It'll get to a point where they'll get bored of it. Either it's not bringing in as much money, or they're not being accepted into hip hop, so that I think then they'll just go back to the old content. They'll find a new thing to do. You know what I mean? Everyone finds a new thing to do.
They aren't really popular anymore though. The Paul brothers.
Yeah, that's.
Neither is Rice Gum because he doesn't drop any more music.
Well,
exactly.
Logan Paul. Have you seen Logan Paul's like? Yeah, his he got. Okay, yeah, he got his latest video got like 6.4 million views.
Who's?
Logan Paul's.
That's the thing. It's still like big, despite the fact that it's not as big as he used to get.
Yeah, no. Well, no, it's not his music.
It's not his music.
No, it's just a random video.
Okay. So, yeah, like the careers of certain YouTube rappers. How do you think they're going? Like, let's talk about like Logan Paul and Jake Paul. How do you think their like careers are going so far, and how do you think they're going to go in the future?
I think they're dead.
Yeah, I think that they've had their peak with the whole YouTube drama stuff. That's the thing with the rappers that aren't taking it seriously. They've already had their peak when like the big YouTube plan dramas happened.
Well, no, I think YouTube. No, wait. I was gonna say because I think YouTubers who take it seriously lose everything. Like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, they took it seriously. Rice Gum took it seriously. They're nobody now.
No, but
then KSI is like.
I'm talking like the people that like have a future. Like, let's be honest, yeah. Logan Paul and Jake Paul, they're not exactly like brilliant, are they?
No.
And they're not. They don't. Like...
What did you just say about Logan Paul and Jake Paul?
No, but like.
He's my hero. He is really kind. We share sometimes like this pizza slice.
Well, what was I saying? Logan Paul and Jake Paul, their lyrics aren't. Like, yeah, they might take it seriously, but their lyrics, whether they have a ghostwriter or not, the lyrics are just like pathetic. Personally.
Yeah.
But then you've got like your KSIs and your Randolphs who like take it seriously. They're actually good. They have a good voice. The lyrics make sense. The lyrics are clever, and you know what I mean. I feel they take it more seriously in a sense that they want to make it big. I think Logan Paul and Jake Paul take it seriously just to get money.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
Like, they might like take it seriously. And then when people are like, oh, this is really bad, they're like, oh yeah, I was just joking, you know.
Yeah, that's what we do with this every day, bro. He was like, it's not that bad of a song, and then like everyone was like, no, it is, and he was like, yeah, I was only joking.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Well, I think that we've pretty much covered everything with the whole big.